Hi water signs, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio, Ascendant, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, and those of you that are cross-watching. In today's reading, we're going to take a look and see what will unfold in the next 24 to 48 hours for you, maybe even the next 72 hours, okay? Time is non-linear, time is fluid, so let's bear with it. We'll go ahead and see what you can expect within the next couple of days. It is going to be a general reading, so please be mindful of that. If you're after a personalized reading, feel free to reach out and connect with me. My email address is going to be listed below the video. Otherwise, guys, let's go ahead and take a look and see what is going to unfold and what you can expect from the next 24, 48, 72 hours. Okay, Page of Swords, but he's come out in reverse. Queen of Pentacles. You do have a lot of earthly energy here, okay? A lot of pentacles. It could be a reminder for you to stay grounded, okay? For you to stay grounded about a certain situation that you might have going on in your life, for you to stay realistic, okay? You guys are water signs. You are otherworldly in a good way, but I feel like there's a lot of you could potentially be dealing with an earth energy as well. But for a lot of you, I think it's a message for you to stay grounded about a certain situation, okay? Because you guys are very intuitive and you like to follow your intuition. You know, you like to follow your feelings, your gut feelings, even if they don't always make sense, right? You don't always know why, or, you know, why you feel what you feel, or what you feel what you feel, but it, you know that whatever it is that you feel, you can trust it, and you always like to lean into your intuition much more than logic. But right now, I think there is a situation in your life that does require a little bit of logic. It does require for you to, still, of course, still listen to your gut instinct and intuitive nudges or associations that you are getting about a certain person or a certain situation, but you need to stay grounded. You need to take a realistic approach towards something or someone. It could be a romantic situation, it could be a situation involving career, because we are speaking pentacles here, right? Page of Swords here in reverse. If you're expecting contact and communication, I don't necessarily see it coming in for you, okay? That's not to say it doesn't come in at all for you. I just don't think it's going to come in within the next 24 to 48 to 72 hours. So if you're expecting to hear from someone, or if you're expecting some sort of message, some sort of answer, it is going to come in, okay? But I see that at the back end, there's some sort of confusion, or there's some sort of delay there. So you might, someone here might potentially want to connect with you, but they're just not sure what to say, or they might not feel like right now is a good time. Okay, maybe they've got things going on, maybe they know you have things going on, and so I see this person like holding off. Okay, they could be putting together a text message, and they might just let that text sit in their inbox, and I see them holding it off. They might get distracted, because billowing clouds are a sign of a distraction. That could be it. That could be what we're seeing here. And then, when they come back and pick up their phone, they'll remember, oh yeah, they've put together this message, and then they'll hit send. So something here, some sort of communication that I feel like you're waiting for it, and I feel like you're anticipating for it, but I don't see it coming in for you just yet. I see some sort of delay. I see some sort of setback. Same thing goes if you're waiting to receive an email. I feel like if you're waiting to receive an email or a response from someone or something, I feel like this person maybe needs to get their facts straight, or like they've run off to get all the information so that they can email you with all of that information that you're after. So there's no double handling, that kind of thing. So just be patient with something, because I want you to know that I do feel like there is communication coming in for you, but it might not necessarily happen over the span of the next few days. So just be patient. Again, it might be playing into that energy of you needing to take a realistic approach. You might really want to hear from this person, or you might really want an answer, but don't rush anything, okay? There's a reason why something is being delayed here, even if you don't necessarily see it just yet. Everything is going to be revealed in time. I feel like the Queen of Pentacles as well, there's something here that I feel like you're neglecting, and something here needs nurturing. Okay, it could be a talent of yours. Maybe you're quite talented in something, but you've sort of just cast it aside. Maybe you feel like you're not good enough. Maybe you feel like it's taking too much time. But whatever it is, it's very much an extension of you, okay? Could be a relationship. Could be a romantic relationship that needs nurturing. Could be you. You're the one that might need nurturing. You might need to give yourself a little bit more love and attention. Could be a project, okay? It just needs a little bit more of a polish up, or a little bit more, you know, tender loving care. So don't neglect something that I feel like has the potential to really grow or to really shine here. The Chariot, I feel like this is you, this is your energy. I feel like you're making some sort of big bold move here, some sort of big bold decision, and this screams victory, this screams success. This paves the road for so many opportunities, okay? I think it's something that you've been in two minds about it, okay? And because it's a card of movement, it might have something to do with travel. You might potentially be going ahead to book travel plans. Maybe that's why you're waiting to receive the answer from. You potentially could lock something in. You might potentially make the decision to travel, okay? And not look back, or it's some sort of a move that you're making. And it feels like it's a bold move. It feels like, the way that I see you, you're like, okay, well, you know, stuff this, I've got nothing to lose. And then you're just going to go for it. It's some sort of big, bold decision. It is very courageous on your part, because I think it's something that you've been wanting to do for so long, and you're finally just going to rip off the band-aid and do it. Could also be someone that you're very, very closely connected to that is going to make a big, bold move, not on your behalf, but I feel like it's going to affect you in a positive way, okay? Because this is victory, this is success. This is this is you making a move, a big bold move towards victory, towards success. You could also receive communication. You could receive news that you're successful, okay? Application is successful, you've been approved, something here has gone through, a project has been green lit, and this is very much involving you, okay? So it's going to personally affect you, whatever this is. I also feel like there's some sort of decision that you're going to have to make over the next 24, 48 hours or so, and it's something that you're in two minds about it. And yes, you have to decide, guys. You can't, it's either yes or it's a no. It can't be a maybe, okay? You can't like sit on the fence, you can't straddle the fence. It's like you're going to have to make a decision, and you're going to have to stick to it, because oftentimes, when you make a decision, you not only commit to that choice, but you also commit to the consequences of that choice. So you might want to think about that before you finally, make your decision, because there will be consequences, good or bad. There's always consequences, right? So there's some sort of decision that I feel like you have to make, and maybe it's something that you've been putting off, and the universe is, finally saying, no more delays, no more detours. You're doing this. You're making this decision one way or another. You've got 2, 3, and 4 of Pentacles, okay? So over the next 2, 3, or 4 days, I feel like what you're doing is going to be very important. It's going to be very instrumental in your future plans. For some of you, you are working on something, or you're going to begin a project that is going to be very much a big part of who you are, your future, what you will do, and what you will represent. You could be building a brand, it could be an idea, you could be, an artist, you could be working on a project. There's something here that I feel like that you're building. For some of you, you're going to maybe start like a second, I feel like there might be a second flow or a second income that comes in for you. So you could start like work from home business, or you could start something here that I feel like is going to generate you money. It starts off as fun. It starts off as this, fun. You kind of flirt with the idea of something, and it starts off as a hobby. It starts off as a little bit of fun, but then it kind of turns serious. It'll turn into like a really big idea. Or you might potentially, just for instance, pick up a piece of pen and paper and go, okay, I have this really great idea for a story, and it's just a little bit of fun, and then all of a sudden, you're pulling together characters, scenarios, and next thing you know, you've got a book, right? So something that starts off as fun actually will become, not right away, not overnight, guys, right? There's no such thing as overnight success, but in the future will become very successful. And the seeds that you plant for it, so as long as you nurture it, it will grow and it will flourish. Okay, so whatever it is here, I feel like it's something for some of you as well. I'm seeing that you potentially could receive news. Okay, it could be 2, 3, 4 days, or it could be like on the 2nd, 3rd, or 4th of the month, or of the next upcoming month or so. Okay, only because the Suit of Pentacles is more of a slower moving energy, and that's why I'd say it might potentially be 2 to 3 months from now. It could be like on the 2nd, 3rd, or 4th of the month, or the next month, or the month after that. But keep jot those dates down, keep an eye for that. And I feel like there's something here that happens consecutively for you. Okay, so on the 2nd, on the 3rd, and on the 4th, there could be really important dates. You could receive news. It's just those numbers are something to look out for. Okay, could be lotto numbers. I don't know. It just feels like it's good for you. It works for you, these numbers. I feel like there's something here that you have that you need to share with someone. It could be like something that you've been working on, and you might need to, and I feel like it's something that you're holding close to your chest. I don't know what it is, but it could be like a project, right? You might be a writer, and you might need to get in contact with an agent, but you're scared to do that because you're scared to show off your work. I feel like there's someone here that you're supposed to connect with that is going to help you do that, okay? But it will require that you place trust in this individual. So, you know, 4 of Pentacles, whatever it is that you're holding on to, it's great. You know, I think that you care about this. I think it's your baby, whatever it is, like it's something very special to you. But it's so special that the world, or, you know, that other people do deserve to see it and do deserve to know it and to come to know of it. So, you know, whatever it is, like, don't just keep it to yourself. It's something very beautiful. It's something very special, and it deserves to grow, and it deserves to thrive, and you just have to take the step, right? Could have something to do with career, could have something to do with a project you're working on, I don't know, or some sort of decision that you have to make. But it's like a talent of yours, okay? You know that you're good at this and you're talented, but you gotta openly share it. Otherwise, it's not a waste of talent, but no one gets to see it or appreciate it, that kind of energy. Okay guys, so yeah, basically to sum up, the next couple of days, I think there's some sort of big bold move or decision that you're making, or someone is going to make towards you, that is going to impact you positively. Something here is going ahead, something is being greenlit. There's a lot of movement in the energies. I see travel for a lot of you guys. I also feel like there's 2 different people or 2 different scenarios that you're going to have to choose between, and I find that very interesting. You're in 2 minds about something, but you have to make a decision. You can't have your cake and eat it too, or maybe you can, I don't know. Let me know how that goes. Alright guys, otherwise I'm just going to leave it at that. Thanks so much for watching and listening. Please show your support if you haven't already by subscribing to the channel, liking, sharing, subscribing, and don't forget to hit that notification bell too, and that will inform you when I upload the messages next for you guys. Bye for now.